What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? So I want to jump in and check the energetic space as it pertains to love. I do want to check that, to be honest. So let's go in with this message with the Cupid arrow and get the overall energy first. And then I'm just going to do a quick 3-card spread and then we'll dive in and clarify those, okay? So guys, this is going to be for your Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that 9th house placement. Very particular messages here on the ManjulaAwakening for that 9th house. But even with that being said, guys, just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. Also, I want to give you guys a full disclaimer. My children are in the background. I'm going to ask them to bring it down a little bit. But I'm a full-time mom before I am anything else. And this is luxury secondhand to us. So please just bear with us as my babies are living their best life. So, with that being said, guys, let's jump right in. So, the overall energy in the love space is putting in the work. It says actions that help achieve goals, building a path to success. There is a need to cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. This is telling me that, this is giving me Ten of Wands energy. It's like you've been putting in a whole lot of work. This up until now has required you to put in a whole lot of work. However, like, you don't have to continue to, like, you doing it the hard way. Okay, so there's something about the love energetic space right now. The way that you're approaching it is the hard way. Why are we making things so heavy right here? But let's see. I want to see, as far as your relationship goes, as far as your love life goes, what is something that needs to be embraced? What is something that needs to be let go of? And then what is something that needs to be embraced? What is something that needs to be accepted? Like, you need to make peace with this. And then what is something that needs to be let go of as it pertains to your energetic space, as it pertains to love? All right, Saggy. So what to embrace is a honeymoon period. Okay. What to accept? There's a need to take caution. What needs to be let go of? Oh, an earth sign. Let that sucker go. Okay. Y'all give me a second. Let me set the tone. Y'all see the cards that are out here? Just give me a second. Let me set the tone real quick. Well, that didn't work because I forgot. I'm waiting on the technician to come. But anyways, move forward. It's okay. It's okay. Let's dive in and see what's going on with this energy here. I do feel like that there is some type of honeymoon period, but you're not viewing it that way. This is asking you to embrace it. It says a honeymoon phrase in attending someone's wedding. So we'll dive in and see what this is. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just the time to take it easy. Take it easy. Isn't that a song by Danny Lee? Easy. This is just the time to just take it easy right now, Sag. And that's something just to embrace. Like, if things are just flowing along and, I don't know, maybe you're not hearing from someone, but you still don't necessarily, just go with the flow. Let's see, Spirit. Why is this here first? Why is honeymoon here for Sagittarius to embrace? Why is this here for my Loveless Sag? So we have the Hierophant, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Star card. My goodness. The King of Cups. My children are back there having their best day. Honey, do you hear me? The internet is out, y'all. The internet is out. That's all I can say. I feel like that things are running smooth as it pertains to, like, work, okay? But I also want you to know that if you are currently, but if you are in a commitment or if you are in some sort of situation, I feel like that you have gotten things in this connection are at a point where you can actually focus on healing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Things are calm, but it doesn't mean that everything is going to stay this way. And because we can see that we're just in a honeymoon phase, we all know that that honeymoon phase comes to an end. So, but because we're well aware and we're getting this knowledge to embrace this honeymoon phase, Spirit is saying utilize that to learn lessons, to pick up some things, pick up some keys, some gems. You see those keys right there dropped at the Hierophant's feet? The Hierophant is dropping the keys for you. Are you willing to reach for it, or are you going to grasp it? If you do, I feel like that it's giving you everything that you need in order to become a master at this. Not even a master, but in order to like, you'll know how to navigate this situation, because you was able to utilize the honeymoon phase in a wise, mature way, instead of young, dumb, full of cum way. Okay, that does help you to stay in a place of hopefulness and having your wish fulfillment throughout the, it increases the odds of the longevity of a connection, is what I'm feeling here. It helps you become more diplomatic in situations where, if you approach it from a logical perspective, it's like, yeah, I don't know the solution. But the solution really is to approach it from a diplomatic, emotionally wise perspective. But in order to fully step into this, it does require you to utilize the honeymoon period for more than just that expression of passion. I hope this is making sense. What needs to be accepted? There is a need to take caution. That's the thing. Accept it. Like, it's not in the energy of waiting for the next foot to fall. No, that's toxic. We have been in the process of learning that we can't always be looking out for the next foot to fall, right? But we also can't just haphazardly jump into situations without asking all the right questions, and with that Queen of Swords energy, or without really, like, I told y'all, I have this tendency where I'll try not to be confrontational, because I'm known to be confrontational. So in that, I've had to unlearn. I am in the process of unlearning, not reiterating myself, because I've learned that it's been an unhealthy learning that to reiterate myself means that I am being combative. But in all actuality, it's the approach that I'm coming at reiterating myself, because of this learned technique that I don't like to repeat myself. That was learned. We could dive into that, but I don't have the time, nor do I think you want to sit through it. But it's something that trickled down. It trickled down like that, and so you have to be willing to ask the tough questions, okay? And so that you don't overwork yourself, because the overall energy here is that you are putting in the work. You're like working a whole lot. Like, you're putting in a lot of the weight and a lot of connections, because the honeymoon period is smooth. And it's like, ooh, if this is smooth, let me show up and show out, because this is what I need to stay. But instead of saying like, well, I know what a honeymoon period is, and it's not that I'm discrediting where we're at in this connection right now, but I also have to be mature and understand that things will shift. And so I'm going to see how we can work in this energy, so that I can prepare to address the atmosphere when it shifts. I'm not just haphazardly flowing through this. I'm conserving myself. I'm giving equally based off of what the situation calls for. I'm not overworking myself. Spirit, can we please clarify why caution is here of what Sagittarius needs to accept? Y'all, I hope that this message is making sense. I hope that it is resonating for you, offering you the guidance that you're seeking. If it is, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. It does help spread this message out into the YouTube algorithm, and it also gives your readers some feedback. But more importantly than both of those two things, Sag, if we push this message out into the YouTube algorithm, we get to lift. If you feel like that it's a high vibrational and you like it, you push it out to other Sagittarians. We really are lifting. We're doing our job in lifting the universal vibrations. Okay. All right, Spirit. Let's get back into this message here for caution. Thank you, Spirit. So I have the Two of Wands, the Lovers, and the Three of Swords. Do you understand what I'm saying? like, yes, the Two of Wands is all about planning for the future, making that manifestation, putting that prayer out into the universe. Universe, I'm ready to step into union with someone. I want this, that, and the third, right? And then it's about making the choice to actively align with that request that you have put out into the universe. But in order to really step into that alignment, you have to be willing to address your Three of Swords. Now, you don't necessarily, I said have to, but the mature thing to do would be to address your Three of Swords. The reason would be because if you address your Three of Swords internally, then you're able to spot where someone else's Three of Swords has not been addressed. Because you know how you have operated in an unhealed space versus how you operate in a healed space. Once you have operated in a healed space, you will have no desire to entertain people that are consciously choosing to operate in an unhealed space. You know what I'm saying? Whether conscious or unconscious, they don't have the desire to do better. So, unfortunately, right now, because you do have some areas where you're comfortable with it being unhealed because of how difficult it is to address the healing process. Unfortunately, you're drawing in connections that are still triggering that wound, okay? So, what you can do, what you have to accept is that you do have to ask more questions up front. You have to ask yourself questions, honey. You have to, and if you're not willing to ask yourself these questions, if you don't know what questions to ask yourself, and you're like, but girl, I can't afford you for $150 a month. I ain't got it like that. That's fine. I understand that. Let me give you a gem. It is definitely time for you to look at these connections that the universe is giving you as therapists, as tarot readers. They are giving you a reflection of what it is that you're needing to work on. But unfortunately, we've consummated ourselves and taken offense to that. And because of that offense that we've taken, we're not allowing ourselves to extract the lesson. I hope that makes sense. But at the end of the day, Sag, there's definitely a need to let go of some Capricorn or some Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Let's see what this Earth sign energy is that Sagittarius is needing to let go of. Just got a confirmation on that as well. Could have been something significant that happened on December the 5th. 4 years ago, I think it said, but it doesn't necessarily have to be 4 years ago. All right, Spirit, why is this Earth sign in the position of why Sagittarius needs to let go of? Yeah, it's over. It is over. The Five of Pentacles, this connection, there is a need to let go of this Earth sign here. I do feel like that you're carrying a lot of burden, trying to worry about this, or it's just time to allow yourself to heal from this, okay? Here's what I want to say. The energy that I'm getting here, this could be a Scorpio. It doesn't necessarily have to be an Earth sign. It could be a Scorpio, but definitely have Earth and air here, okay? But what I'm really getting here is the clarity when you're actually doing the healing from this connection. It may be painful, and it may awaken an abandonment issue. It may awaken a lot of anxiety inside of you. And I feel like that the clarity that you will gain through actually accepting the ending to this connection here with this Earth sign, that clarity may be a little bit uncomfortable for you, and that may bring a level of discomfort that causes you not to want to set in and really look behind the wound. Spirit is saying that there is a need to look behind the wounds, and let me tell you something. It's bigger than this Earth sign, okay? Fuck his knucklehead. It is bigger than this Earth sign, okay? Can you show me the wound that this is awakening? The Justice card and the Three of Wands. Okay, so there's this energy of, because of the way that it ended, there's this energy of holding on and expecting that it will come around and give you the proper closure. You have to release that expectation here. You do have to let that go. There's something with the earth sign energy. This is something like you expected this. It just seems practical that this person would come and at least give some sort of closure to this situation. It seems like loyalty. Grounded earth energy is all about that loyal energy. So there's a certain level of loyalty that you felt like that with the justice here, it seemed fair that it would be incoming, that this person would balance this out. But unfortunately, Spirit is telling you to let this go. That's what I'm getting here. But this earth sign, I do feel like the earth sign is approaching, though. The earth sign is approaching. This earth sign has Cancer highly aspected. Maybe this earth sign is moving forward. This earth sign is moving forward. As you may be expecting the earth sign to approach, but the earth sign may be actually moving forward, honestly. Chariot. Ooh. This earth sign doesn't want to fight anymore. This earth sign wants to move things. The Five of Wands in the reverse is I definitely don't want to fight anymore. With the Seven of Pentacles to the World card clarifying the Chariot, this person has done some sort of assessing, and this person has become quite clear on what it is that they're wanting to This person is juggling the idea of staying left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles here, or closing out, being left out in the cold and trying to balance this situation out. However, this energy does not want to fight anymore. So if this is not an energy of let this Capricorn go, then this is saying here that there is a need to okay, so for those of you all, okay, so there's a need to heal. There's a need to make peace and really stop expecting this earth sign to reach out. And instead of expecting this earth sign to actually reach out, there is a need to really look at the situation and gain clarity on it. Unfortunately, I feel like that if you allow yourself to gain that clarity, I feel like that there will be a moment inside of looking at the situation that you feel has caused you a Three of Swords. When you truly look at it without being so emotional, I feel like that there will be a moment of clarity that comes through, and it's like, fuck. Okay, that was not the best decision in this, because of where we was at already. That was not the best decision on Sag's behalf. That clarity brings uncomfortability to you. But Spirit needs you to embrace that uncomfortability, learn from that uncomfortability, because that actually gets you up out of this position of waiting. And if you can get up out of this position of waiting, this energy actually will approach to balance something out. But unfortunately, there's still this energetic signature between the two of you, or between you in this situation, that gives off you want to fight about this. You want to argue about this. You have a point to prove about this. But that energetic signature must be changed internally in order for this person to come around and balance this situation out. I'm getting chills over on my left side. So I feel like that is for sure hitting home there, because if we turn the justice scales, the justice card around like this, the scales are on the left side, and it happened just as I was saying, that this person wants to balance it out. This person does want to balance it out. They don't want to argue with you, and quite frankly, they don't feel like that they have to. And quite frankly, who should have to argue? It's too much stress to argue, right? And I'm preaching trust me, I'm going to watch the playback of this. But this person, I do have this energy here. This earth sign that does want to put an end to being left out in the cold. But they also don't like the instability either. Like they want to put an end to, like, if they come in out of the cold, is the imbalance between the two of you all going to close out as well? And unfortunately, for that to be properly assessed, you have to be willing to do the work, and you have to be willing to ask the questions and see if this earth sign has done the work and willing to put in the work. Okay? All right, Sag. Let's see. Archangel Mike. Let me get that. Moonology, can you give me one here on this let go column? Actually, I'll do all three, but I'll take that too. Yeah, adjustments are required. Expect powerful changes. See, because they got complicated trying to break this down. I don't necessarily, like, there's something about addressing and looking at the Three of Swords. There's a need to get more information about the Three of Swords. I feel like, if I'm being honest, this person may have not made the best decision, but based off of the decision that they made, your reaction did not even... Reaction and intention is everything, and I feel like that there was something that threw things completely off. Let's get one for caution. Nothing is yet set in stone. Don't let pride get in the way. You see what I'm saying? Like, and caution reads, find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Whatever it is, actions that help achieve goals, building a path to success. Don't overcomplicate this. Don't allow your pride to stop you from communicating. I feel like that this Three of Swords is unclear. I feel like that you're clear while you feel hurt, but you're not clear how they could feel hurt, and they're not clear how they hurt you. That's what I feel like that this Three of Swords is really talking about. Let's get one for embrace the honey. Yeah, work through your fears is here. Okay, honeymoon. Let's get the moonology for honeymoon here. You are very close to achieving your goal. Take the calm, take the quiet. Don't take it as a bad thing. Take the calm, take the quiet. Don't take it as a bad thing. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius is at the bottom of the deck. You're close to achieving your goals. I think those are the very two cards that came up in the morning message. I'll link it at the end. I'll try my best. I have on the same outfit. But this is the honeymoon period. I feel like that things are quiet. And I feel like that Spirit is asking you to put in some work and perfect some things internally. Learn some of your lessons internally solo right now, because that is going to bring in and consummate you to achieve this goal inside of this situation here. But unfortunately, it does require you to make adjustments individually, externally, from whatever this is for you. Period. I'm going to leave that there. All right, Spirit, what's the closing message here for my lovely Sag? Guys, if you have found this message helpful and useful, then we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Absolutely. Yes, you are correct. I feel like the message has been spoken here. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow Archangel Michael to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. Change is coming. Pray from the heart. Absolutely. So Sagittarius, just take this as it resonates. I really do feel like that this person has Earth highly aspected top three. Sun, moon, or rising. Okay. that's who I feel like that this message is going to resonate for. But just take it as it resonates. I absolutely love you guys. If it resonated, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. If you're wondering if this is your story and you're not dealing with the sun sign or an earth sign, as of right now, we are currently running a special until the 21st of December, where you can get a 20-minute session for $20 or a 40-minute session for $30. So come if you're interested in that special, or you want to know what other specials we have going on, you can email me down. You can find the email down in the description box below. I absolutely love you, and happy birthday, my lovely Sag.